Welcome back to Inscryption. I'm actually wondering if I can fight with this guy before that horrible thing appears. The bots haven't gotten much better. But you battled all my workers and you actually won? Give me that deck again. It's the same deck. You beat them with that? Alright. Maybe there are some synergies that I missed. Let's go then. Ah, flashbang. See those conveyor belts? Just like my factory. At the very least, they ought to test your lane positioning. I don't like that at all. Sect a drone. Strike an opponent directly even if there's a creature opposing it. So this is going to be more about me being smart with opposites than actual positioning. Unless I can, like... I just noticed there's a skull here with a 2x in here. Is that how many tries I have? This is gonna be weird. I also have nothing to play. Some music. See how that works? Okay, your turn. Well, I don't really want it to be my turn. Especially because you're about to blow yourself up. Aren't you? Isn't that what that thing does? When Explode Bot dies. Okay, so actually I need to... Should I just tank the damage for this turn to ensure that I have Skeleton to play next? Maybe. So... Does it move up? It moves up on the next turn and then it moves at the end of the turn, so it'll be here, right? So I think... Oh, except for this also rotates, which is funny. Interesting. I think this is a good move. Doesn't take damage off the board. Oh, no. Okay. It reversed course even though... Interesting. Okay. I think I can clear... It doesn't do damage to the things behind it, though. Should I wait a turn? Ooh, suddenly I wish I hadn't been so hasty. Creature inside is released in its place. That seems awful. I still think I have to do this to save my own skin, because I'm at 4 damage already. And I get to do 1 point of damage because that thing died before. Oh, wow, that was... You open the crates around the temple, right? Need better cards. I didn't change my deck, so let's see what it thinks is smart now. Oh, it likes Shutterbug. Shutterbug damages, but it costs 5. I don't want to over-diversify here. But I'm also not really playing a bone deck anymore. I don't actually get any personal advantage to continue to play the Necromancer deck, right? I don't like these. Why did it pick these cards? These don't synergize at all. Huh. If I might as well play his game because he's gonna use the conduit cards. This could backfire on me, but let's see. I should at least give myself more energy cards to work with. I don't think I should play with the conduits, though. That's more likely to bite me. Provides an energy cell to its owner. Oh, right, the meatbot. Useful for diversifying out of this. Why would you pick the automaton? It's a 1/1 for 3. That just seems like bad value. Huh. Do I want to add these? We'll throw them in there. We can always remove them. So I'm gonna have some bones. Everything dies eventually. Skeletons in there as fodder. Bone heap is very contextual, and I end up using it more. It just costs a lot to make it good. And especially with the rotation of things, like I need things that get out and do their work fast. So I think if I can make use of things with that rotate ability, that's preferable. Things like the 49er, because then I can sort of keep them on my side a little bit longer for this battle. Banshee feels like it would be useful. Going through them is handy. I haven't played with the cat at all. I don't want to overfill my deck here. Do I just remove Meatbot entirely? It's funny, I was just talking to somebody about card game balance and building consistent draws in decks. Not for this game, but and I always tend to err on the side of building something that's really consistent, but that has the downside of if it's so consistent, you never get any, you kind of already know whether you're going to win or lose pretty early, and there's less opportunity for it to go suddenly really well and pull you out of a pinch. Maybe salmon? I don't know, having 2 cats suddenly makes me think I should put more blood items. It's hard. I think the elk fawn is a bad idea. Where's my regular elks? Here. I'm gonna hope maybe that's good. What is inside this? It doesn't tell me. I don't understand it. Alright, we'll try this deck. This might be terrible. Wait. I want to exit out of this. Okay. The old dredger wouldn't hop on the line? Do not worry, that is acceptable. Another battle? So do I actually have less opportunities now? No, it doesn't seem like it. It just lets me do it over again. So this is still the same. Okay. Interesting. These are wait, no, these are the same cards as before. Okay. I'm just gonna let them play. I pass, it's your turn. I don't really want these to be on the board longer, so I'm gonna risk letting this stay on the board and fight it the next turn. I could sacrifice the Mantis God. It's gonna die anyway. And currently, it's not going to destroy... The Explode Bot isn't going to destroy anything in a useful way. But is it worth the sacrifice? I don't know. Like, I guess I can't... It's not being sacrificed for anything good right now, because the only thing is the Grizzly, and I can't pay for the remainder of that. So... And I get to keep this guy on my side for a while. I almost don't want to kill the meat bot. I need to block this, otherwise I lose. Let's see what comes out. Oh, the thing only rotates on his turn, not on both of ours. I didn't realize that before. It's just a skeleton. Okay. That's still useful to me. I want to put the 49er in that space because I don't want to have them right next to each other. They'll bump. Because this one will move first. If I place it here, this one will move first, it'll reverse, and then it's going the other way, and then it becomes theirs. So... Actually, I can't sacrifice this for anything. I guess I'll just let it play? Oh, I lost. Bad deck with a bad pilot, you don't expect to win that way, do you? See, here's the thing. Like, I don't think my deck matters that much, to be perfectly honest. At this point in the game, I look at, like, these puzzles are static. I talked a bit about this before with some of the other fights that we've had, both in this section of the game and the previous. I don't think my deck is necessarily what matters, especially in this section of the game. This is much more about rote puzzle memorization and understanding sequence of events. And yeah, you could build a really good deck or a really trash deck, but I think as long as you're somewhere in the middle, it's much more about doing the right thing at the right moment and sheer luck of the draw than it is about actually having the right cards. With what I can see of my card options, I don't think there's a clear counter deck to what he has, because much more of my actual struggle is just about the gimmick of the puzzle, not about the specialty of his deck. This isn't, again, this is not really a card game. A card game, you know, in a competitive card game, in a trading card game, if you're up against an opponent, you don't know what their deck is, you don't know what it specializes is, it's a reactive game. At least, well, in some circumstances you know what their deck is, but it's a different kind of thing because you can do a counterplay deck, but the rules are even between you, and if you know the card game well enough, you know what the options are. So you can see like a couple of cards out of somebody's deck and know basically what's probably in the rest of it. You may not know the exact cards, but you get the game concept. This is a different kind of thing. This is fundamentally about the puzzle rather than the deck that we're up against. Like, the conveyor belt aspect is way more disruptive than the certain cards that he's playing. Maybe the bomb is kind of annoying, but like, this is much more, this puzzle in particular is much more a game of timing than it is of, you know, overwhelming power or counterplay. That's sort of my feeling. Like, I don't have that firmly, I don't have a firm, you know, quantitative way of proving that. That's just the feeling that I have. If you feel otherwise, or there is a really obvious good deck that I'm just missing out here, feel free to say otherwise, but yeah. I can't interact with, oh, I can. Hold on. Alright. Practice Wizard, Mage Knight. Shutterbug damages another creature. We already got one of those. Okay. Wait, how many... Are these also? These are also things. Oh! Okay, we'll come back for those next time.